And now to the weather with Herlyn, Kaur. Tell us there is some relief in sight, Herlyn.
There is, Pamela. We just need to get through tomorrow first. It was a scorching start to February as we saw some records tumble and some coming close, especially in the eastern suburbs. Bickley reached 42.1, just beating its previous record. Pearce Air Base and the Swan Valley got into the mid-40s, and in the city it rose from a low of 21.7 just before 5 a.m. to reach 42.6 degrees just after 11 a.m, a bit sooner than usual because of an early sea breeze. In the Midwest, Geraldton Airport had its hottest day in 12 years for the second day in a row, reaching 46.5, but it was also searing in the southwest. Bridgetown had its hottest day in 25 years with 42.6 degrees, and Collie set a new record high, 42.4 today. Nighttime temperatures were also above average right across the state. It only dropped to 30 degrees for both Newman and Meekatharra, and it was in the high teens across the south, but the coolest spot was again in Ayr, down to 5 degrees there. On the satellite, we still saw some significant convective cloud with thunderstorms over the country's north, especially in the east, bringing some rainfall. The troughs in the north led into one along the Gascoyne there, continuing all the way down the state's south coast, bringing the heat with it. That trough is set to move inland by tomorrow, cooling the west coast in time for the weekend. And then a weak cold front will also brush the south coast on Saturday, helping keep temperatures suppressed. Around the country, the sunshine is back in Brisbane, 33 degrees tomorrow, partly cloudy for Sydney, 28, 32 in the nation's capital, 21 for Melbourne, and a windy and cooler 18 in Hobart, Adelaide 29, and a partly cloudy 33 for Darwin. Back home, there's a chance of showers and gusty thunderstorms again, mostly in the afternoon and evening. In the north, mostly in the 40s right across the region. It'll be very hot again for the Central West and Goldfields tomorrow. Lots of towns will get into the low to mid 40s, 45 for Morawa and 42 in Kalgoorlie. In the south, another hot day ahead for much of the southwest. Bridgetown is forecast to reach 38, 41 for Collie. It'll be hot on the south coast as well, 38 in Ravensthorpe, 37 for Esperance, but Albany and Denmark will be milder in the 20s. There's an extreme fire danger forecast for a few districts with a total fire ban for parts of the Metro, Goldfields, Southwest, Lower West and Great Southern regions. We're still expecting a pretty uncomfortable day in the city, although not as hot as today, a top of 39 degrees from a low of 22 overnight. Winds on the local waters will be southerly up to 20 knots. The sun will rise at 5:42, setting at 18 minutes past 7. And we'll finally get some reprieve from this heat wave this weekend with a windy and partly cloudy Saturday, 31, before a sharper drop to 26 on Sunday, 27 for Monday. Cooler nights by then as well, down to 14 before heating up at the end of next week. Pamela.
Don't like the sound of that heating up again, Herlyn. That's ABC News for now. Brianna Shepherd will be with you tomorrow. In the meantime, of course, you can stay up to date with ABC News online, or you can catch the news anytime on ABC iView. Stay with us for 7:30.